Hey, oh, let me turn on the, oops. How are we doing? Okay, uh, I've just been, doing little stuff here, listening to music and, oh yeah, taking care of some stuff with the DMV, fun stuff. So, hi, how are you? Today we're talking about bullies. A lot of times we had bullies when we were kids. My brother told two guys in our bus that I can kick their ass. And yeah, let's just put it this way. I figured out after running home a bunch of times, it was getting to be really it was getting to be what you would call monotonous. I was like, okay, this is like gotten old. They run after me. I go home and it's like the same thing. So I said to my neighbor, could I put an aluminum bat in your bushes? Boy, this looks, there we go. Oh my gosh, it looks like it's not even, oh, it's not even centered right. There we go. Okay. Mm. So anyway, I just, put this hairstyle on. It's just easier to bounce around with it. So, hi, please put a like, and we're talking about bullies. Some people have bullies when they were younger, and some people have bullies when they get older. You don't know what you're going to get them, if they're going to be your manager, if they're going to be, whoever they are. You want to put boundaries out. The healthy boundaries are very important. It doesn't matter if they're a bully or not. A lot of them, of course, will give you a lot of problems, but in that thing, you always have to remember boundaries and the ability to say no and to feel comfortable. No, because I have had, thank you for the thumbs up. I've been in situations where I have said, no, I've been driving you for 2 years. You're done. It's not my point how you're going to, get a wherever. It's been 2 years. I put $7,000, 7,000 miles on my car. Okay, we're done. It's like that, You got to say, all right, this has gone on long enough. And when you do that, a lot of times, here it is, you're in a situation where you feel that you have to say yes. And you're going, okay, all right. Yeah, I mean, I guess in certain situations, but if it happens a lot, you know, um, in certain situations, what you want to do, especially if you're dealing with certain hot issues, and I'm sure that I'm having some creepers here, um, I don't know who's watching me, but you're welcome to put a thumbs up. It helps, of course, as you know, with the devil algorithm. So anyway, yeah, I understand that there's some people out there that are angry and are upset, with the side I took, but it is what it is. I think that if he would have stayed away, I would have been more on the like, okay, I don't know. But god dang, you go on my channel and start blabbing shit. I get it. I already know. Trust me, I know. I really do. I'm not stupid. All right. I hate when people think because I am nice that I'm also stupid. And, it, it, it just amazes me. But anyway, yeah, a lot of people who are easygoing and nice are the greatest targets, if you're like the person who likes to get the extra hours. When we had overtime, I worked all the overtime. A lot of times I had to. That was how I survived. And as time went on, you get raises and stuff and you make more money. But yeah, when I first started, I worked the overtime, and when they didn't offer it, it hurt me. But now it's a lot better. Certain things are paid off and certain things are not, but they're all being taken care of. It's like, God bless. Oh, no, it's like myself bless. I'm sorry. We're all God and goddesses. We shouldn't be mean to each other. But we have some people. I had a woman with blonde hair, and she had it draped on the side. Follow me throughout the store. Just follow me throughout the motherfucking store, throughout the time I was shopping. I can watch. I was like looking behind me going, oh God, it's a creeper. No, nope. It's somebody's girlfriend trying to say, hey, look, I dress like I'm a fashion model. Look at that. It was really creepy. And usually when people start doing that, you're kind of wondering what was their whole thing. And then you're going, ah, funny, funny little bunny. Ah, I'm going to be real nice. I figured she had her own traumas in life and she had her own things to do. God dang. I thought I liked shopping, but it is what it is. I had a creeper female follow me throughout Albertsons yesterday, and I was just like floored. I'm like, oh, who the fuck are you? Okay, well, we can just play. I like playing these games. Yeah. All right. These games are where the women think that they're going to make me feel scared, and I'm like, no, it don't work. And I'm not scared that easy. I really am not. I was just like waiting for her to come up to me. Are you, I've had people do that, and it's like, oh, you watch my channel? Oh, and they'll talk about, I have actually told people about where to go for real estate, where to go for this, what's the best place to. At that time, I knew, because I was staying in an RV, so I knew where to go. So, yeah, it was fun. It was all good. Hi, how are you? Don't forget to put a thumbs up. And I will be, I've been playing with, I guess you can say, some real bad stone creatures over in the Harry Potter series thing. And I'm thinking a lot of people are talking about it, do you still play it? And I go, hell yeah, it's like free with my subscription. Shoot, I didn't even have to buy it, so I'm good with that. I am good with that. But yeah, I'm stuck on the stone thing. Yeah. And I'm starting to do some good swear. You fucker! I'm killing you! Oh! Fuck! Kill! Oh fuck! They killed me again! So yeah, I haven't been playing it because I'm afraid that I'll kill my own computer just because I want to get. I'm like, the damn Archons, fuck, they're all getting me. Yeah. My son said, I used to love watching you play, Mom. You really got into it. And I did, but I got addicted to it. I became one of the bullies online, though. I was a bad bull. Oh, yeah, I was a bully online. If I played you, You were a bitch. Every person that played against me was a bitch. And they I get these guys. I ain't no, yeah, you're my bitch. I'm gonna wipe this whole thing off with your ass. Yeah, I even bought a whole, yeah, I put it on. I came home, I'm like, this really sucks. This needs to be modified. And I'm like, my son goes, now I know where you get that. You get that from grandpa. Yeah, I get that from my dad. I got to modify it because it's not going to work great. So you got to put it. I'm like, oh, 2x4s. I think we got some on the side. 10 minutes later, I'm ready in room. Oh, yeah. And I'm beating them all. I'm like, you little pussies. Oh, yeah. You get me driving and I'm turned into a sailor. Ooh, everyone's my bitch. And I am just, yeah, I'm real bad. Ooh, yeah. I was a real, let's just put it this way. I got addicted. I loved the adrenaline, but I get better adrenaline listening to music and jumping around. But at that time, that was a great ticket. I spent hours on there. And believe it or not, I don't even know a single person I was in my crew that I even talk to this day. So it's like, it is what it is. It's a learning experience. I had a great time. My ex is like, who did this? Of course it's me. Of course I modified it. What's funny is my son got to live with his grandpa. It was an experience that I'm glad he got to deal with because he said, your dad's really sweet. Yeah, he's a nice guy too. Yeah, I know. And one day my ex said something about his grandpa because I happened to come out into the kitchen and he thought I was the dad, and he was like, don't you dare say those things about grandpa ever again. And I'm like, dang, well, good for you, Debbie. Grandpa would be good to know. Yeah. So sometimes we have bullies that, you can distance yourself, but when you can't, it's harder. So I always tell people ground yourself a lot, you know, it helps. And it makes you feel good. You get rid of toxins. That's what I think. You get rid of toxins. So yeah. So anywho, yeah, wow. Well, let's talk about something else because fuck, I'm done with bullies. Hi, how are you? So, does anyone know how to get past the stones? Over in Hogwarts Legend. Man, that's a real hard one. I just cannot get through that. Oh God. Well, not God, but it's like an expression. So yeah. Eh. So anyway, here it is. I dealt with bullies different back in the 80s when I would get off the bus. I had two guys that thought it was cool to chase me. I'm like, who sent you? Oh, your brother said you could beat me up and stuff. And I'm like, you new in this area, huh? Okay. So that night I went to my neighbors and I said, do you mind if I put this aluminum bat right over there in that bush? No, no problem. Oh, you having a problem with those two guys? I go, yeah. He goes, I'll take care of it. I don't want no one. No, I'm going to take right good care of it. I'm going to teach them guys a lesson. And I did. Now, I didn't go and beat the whack out of them. Well, I don't know. Yeah, the father came up to me. Well, later that night after I played baseball, the father came up and wanted to know the brother who did that to. And I said, no, it wasn't the brother, it was me. No, it was me. Yeah, it was me and my trusty baseball bat. Yeah. He's hitting the kids as he's leaving. We end up being good friends, but I mean, I never kept in contact or anything like that. It was just like they were good, they would tell me all the stuff my brother was getting in trouble with, so I had at least something on him. I don't know. So, if you have any stories about bullies or anything like that, put that out there. I don't have anything that I really think that I can handle, what's coming to me. If anything, you know, I really can. And that's how I feel about it. I'm not scared. I'm not like thinking, well, something's going to give or whatever. I'm just thinking, let things happen as they should, and if things don't go my way, then they don't go my way. That's just the way it goes. So we are talking about an open subject and bullies. Oh, also, I am been cutting down on my weed intake. Yeah, I've been cutting down quite a bit. Yeah. I told Savannah, I was talking to her, "Yeah, what I ever have left, you'll get." She's like, woohoo. So yeah, I've been cutting down a lot on the weed. Oh, quite a bit. Yep. Hey, two people. Hi. Yeah. So I have been cutting down on the weed. It makes my life a lot easier, especially since they do put me on the other side. And I do want to have a good product out and a good work ethic. So yeah, it's good to be good. Mm. So yeah, um, I'm happy to say that everything's going pretty good. Boy. So yeah, I had to take care of some DMV stuff. I gotta go and do that again. Oh, Jesus. So life goes on. Okay. Anyhow, I am just doing stuff around the house when I get home after I take a shower. It's so freaking cold in here that I go outside, get my hair, and let it dry naturally, and I go back inside because it's like cold, like like nipply cold, so I go out there, get all heated up, and then I'm able to function. Yeah. So I'm wearing one of my favorite shirts. I like the shirt because it's something you don't naturally see is flamingos and with camouflage. So anyway, I am just been doing stuff, I had to rebuy stuff because someone I don't know and I didn't put my name on the stuff. So it's at home. So I'm like, crap, I got to go buy more. So I just went and bought more. I don't care. Oh. But I've been good. I really have. I'm so proud of myself. Yeah, I've been meditating a lot and hoping that my friend who is dealing with some stressful issue, um, we can have a good talk maybe. Oh, let's see what's kind of music we can put on here. It's like got his middle finger. Yeah, that's my other thing. Oh, I did my way in. Mark is done. I'm marking it done. Yeah. I had high protein. Now mark is done. Yeah. Yep, I found fun ways to move. There we go. All right. Okay, let's see what kind of music that I won't get striked on. They got background, like background music, background. Crap, they got a lot of background. Background. Sorry, I got on the devil phone. You bad dumb phone. That's a dumb phone. Mine has a magnet, so I went at my work and put my phone on the refrigerator. I said, "Look, it's a smart refrigerator." Woo! Hey, I thought it was funny. It's a dumb refrigerator. So here is to you guys. Oh, it's going to be an interesting night. Well, at least it isn't the first week of the month. That's when it's the loudest. That's when he picks up his alcohol. Woo! But he's never punched a hole, another wall, another hole in there. There's two of them. Got him that. And that night, I had the best web thing. I had like 15 people in, and then I had my ex sister in law and her three daughters. I was like, damn. Well, that's like, it's like, my ex's, my ex sister-in-law and her kids, man, we were always at each other's throat, and they were like rooting for me, and I go, whoa, you got to be joking. They're like, no, you're saying the truth. And then we put it out there. We put it out there for everybody in the family who was watching, and I said, he needs to get help. I don't know if he got it, but yeah. And it was like, wow. And that's why I tell people, you don't have to forget what they do, but you can also forgive them. I mean, I don't know how you can say that someone's private parts jumped on yours, but I mean, it happens, I guess. With my ex, it happened all the time. I didn't know a time where I felt, safe in the relationship. So you have to deal with his narcissism and all the other stuff, and you're like, oh, I can't deal with this no more. Yeah. And that's when I started standing up for myself. And it's been a long time. And even when I'm at work, I'll tell them the truth. And I'm like, this, that, and I'm just sitting there. One day I was sitting there like this, just waiting for them to make their decision for me to move out of the sun. Okay, you can go. I'm not going to make a big deal. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to, do the work that I'm very proud of and have quality work, get there on time, and that's all I can do. And I'm happy with that. I really am. I'd be happy. Yes, Devin, I'm live.
Hey, did you is this yours?
Yeah, would you like some?
You didn't drink it directly out of it.
Yes, I did.
Then that's disgusting.
Yeah, I'm gross. Okay, I thought it would. Hey, Devin, I'll buy you one. Never mind, I'll get them later. Well, I thought I was the only one going because I hate putting it in a cup. Then you got to almost like take everything out of there. I'm honest, at least. Well, I live alone. Don't judge. So anyway, yeah, it's one of those, I'm happy to be free, but we're still in the same house. It's like yeah, it's kind of like your personal hell. This is like my personal hell right here, right now. I mean, I got my personal space and it's like cluttered and trying to get that. Oh, excuse me. Dang cat just got the burps. My cat is weird though. He really is. I love playing with him. And one day I'm sitting there and I'm never mind. He just loves to get around and play. He'll sit there and run, go crazy mad for like a while. And then I take the laser thing. He's like, ooh, and he goes crazy for it. And I play with him. And when I don't spend time and play with him, you can tell the difference in his demeanor and how he feels about you. Like, hey, you haven't played with me in like 2 days. So it's always good to spend time with your animals. And a lot of people notice a difference, especially dogs. They really do need a lot of walking. And you should, take them out for walking. They have hip problems when they get overweight. Like my boxer that used to be mine, when it was mine, it got walked. And Callie was fine. Now she looks like a big blurble. In our family, that means fat. It's like a slang word in Polish that means fat. Like, you got blurbles. Ooh boy, you're going to die. Ooh, you got blurbles. And it sounds cute too. Oh, look at that. There's blurble girl there. Blurble guy. As a kid, no one knew what I was talking about. So I thought, this is great. My friends and I would be talking about blurbles and nobody would know what we were talking about. We could have been talking Klingon. It's just like when your grandma sends you to the library and you're like, yeah, I like to know how to do shorthand. Could you show me some book on shorthand? Like my grandma just keeps writing it in the calendar. I need to know shorthand. Boy, I had 3 books on shorthand, but one was just packed with all goodness. I started deciphering my grandma's shorthand, going, wow, so-and-so is pregnant. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, it was great. Yes, go to the library. My grandmother never knew, but my grandfather said, so what book is that? And I showed him and goes, oh, you're smart. And I go, oh, yeah. He goes, I already know. Ah, geez. My grandma thought she was so smart. And she goes, yeah, just go through the library. And I'm looking at that shorthand going, I really would like to know what that says. Let's go to the library. Get that special book. That special book that you all like. What grandma's writing on there and you want to know all the gossip? Yep. Oh, that summer was fun. And all the other preceding summers. Then my grandma realized by the time I was 18 and I could figure out what she was writing, because I didn't need the book by then. She figured it out. She was writing in regular writing, and she said, you know, Grandpa has a book that's on uh what was it? She said he bought it from the library, and it's on what she wrote. She goes, "You've known how long?" And I go, "Oh, Grandma, it's been a while. I gotta go." That's how I usually, if I didn't want a conversation or to be cornered, I usually left. But my grandmother, she was an amazing woman. But yeah, you know, she told me to go to the library. I learned how to do shorthand. I don't know none of it now, but man, when I was 18, because I was just like every summer, it was fun. I wonder how long she knew. Like she knew that I can read some of her stuff or all of it, put it together. But yeah. So it is 6:30, and I know that sometimes somebody goes on. I don't know if it's 6 or 7. But yeah, I will stay up and see because I don't want to miss this person. Yeah. I enjoyed today. Today was a good day. And I know there's many more to come in my life, you know. I just keep busy. Doo-doo. Oh, what so yeah. Oh, there's my other mouse. Okay. It's like my cat has a thing for straws, and I joke with my son the reason why is because when I go to sleep, he never mind. He's definitely. Oh, there you are. You want to come up here and say hi to everybody? Okay. Come over here. Say hi. Come on. You can make it. You want me to bring you up? Come here. Let me get you. Okay. All right. There we go. Come on. There we go. There we go. Did my Bobby. He's my baby. Yeah, she's my baby. Yes. Okay. I'll move it. I'll move it so you can go. Go ahead. See, he wanted to say hi. Hi. He's my baby. Yes, you are. I argue with him all the time, don't I? Yes. I'm blessed with my animals. I attract animals. I do. Yes, I used to bring them home all the time. I had uh, my one dog for years. Yeah, so I've had dogs and cats all my life. My grandparents had fruit trees, and we lived pretty much, we made everything almost homemade. I know how to make everything homemade. I'm a really good cook. I just got a crappy kitchen here. Trust me on this one. So here's to all the good cooks who can cook and make it taste good. Got my dad's one wife. God, she was so bad. By the time I was 12, I can outcook her. I was like, oh God. No, 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 that burrito and that Big Daddy. What was it? They had the Big Daddy fryer. She loved her Big Daddy fryer. Oh, shoot. Oh, her cholesterol must have been through the roof. Oh, I used to tell my dad, no, you don't need to be eating that. Oh, no, you got to have some fresh stuff. So, salsa's so easy to make. You make fresh salsa and then you put it in your, stuff that you make. You can do it either with real beef or crumbles or whatever. I do not like turkey. Ugh. So, yeah, there's always a way to cook. Yes. Yeah, I tried over here. There's like a lot of people here. So when you cook, you kind of bugger up the kitchen and everyone gets all pissed. So I just nuke the stuff and call it a day so I don't piss off my roommates. I get pizza tomorrow made out of cauliflower and shoot, I can eat half the pizza and it's still within my, but I usually have like a little corner, like a little thing, and it's real good. It's made out of cauliflower and it's good for you. And it does taste good. Yeah. It's just got a lot of salt. So you got to drink a lot of water with it. Oh. Johnny Yarbrough. Oh, he needs. Oh, I got to go to his thing, Johnny. Let me. Oh, crap. I'm so sorry. I'm just such an idiot. All right. Oh, there we go. That's it. All right. I'm so sorry. Oh, here we go. Fuck. Crap. Hey. So you going live? All right, I got the Johnny Yarbrough thing. Hey, if it's a Johnny Yarbrough show, just I'm oh, all right. I'm gonna edit this. Uh, there. So I'm going to go to the Johnny Yarbrough. Hey, I'm going to go to the Johnny Yarbrough show tonight. I'm guessing it's at 6. So it's a good thing I did it at 5. So I will be there at the that's why I put it on my thing. I'm going to the Johnny Yarbrough show. All right, I'm going. I'm going. I gotcha. So anyway, yeah, I I wanted to Oh, I would love to do online racing again. I am going to the hey guys, I am going to the Johnny Yarbrough show is at 6 because I have it on, another thing for the tab so I can go. So I am going to the Johnny Yarbrough show. So I'm seeing when he's where's live upcoming. All right. Okay, I see that. It's at 6, Johnny TV. Yes, I will be there on Johnny TV. So I have my cat taking a little nap on the side here. Yeah, he's so adorable. Oh, I love you. You're so adorable. I am very lucky. I will be at the Johnny Yarbrough show, Johnny TV tonight at 6, and that's in 20 minutes. So I'm excited, to see everybody. Woo-hoo. So I'm in the pit. I'm where, the guys are at. And I call it the pit. Yeah. Yep. So I'll be there on Johnny TV tonight at 6. I am staying up. I drank some good energy drinks, so I'll be ready to go. Johnny TV. So yeah, I have my cat was, I didn't realize how bad my cat's litter had gotten, and I'm like, it was needing to be taken care of, so I changed it. I was so happy. I usually use this stuff called Pretty Litter, and he was sharing it with another cat, and I figured this is just it. I emptied it, and I said, there, you start fresh and new, and he was happy. I know it sounds weird, but it's like, yeah, I gotta make different cats going elsewhere. Blech. See, my cat burps too. So usually, you see, I figure and one of these things when I am playing games, I really need 2 hours. And I know Monday is Johnny TV. I set aside, I go on there at 5, knowing I'll be here an hour, and then I go to Johnny TV. So that's what I did. Yeah. Yeah. Is there anybody in there? Let me see. Yeah, it says notify. So more or less, you got to wait until 6 o'clock. So I'm going to go on Johnny TV at 6, and then I will be there till I'm hoping that Mr. X comes in there and I can talk with him. But It is what it is. My cat's so spoiled, aren't you, little man? He is. He doesn't have to go outside. He doesn't have to worry about getting nothing. I take care of my baby. Yeah. Oh, God. I always say that. Oh. So, wow. So bummed. Yeah, I told a friend of mine, I go, yeah, when I give up weed, I'm going to give you my home. Ooh, really? Yeah. Yes. So, in, about 17 minutes. No, it would be 16 minutes. I will be going on, not on, but, joining everyone, chatting and all that stuff. So, yeah. I'm so lucky. I am. And I'm lucky that I got people who care about me, who watch me. And care that I'm, all right, even when I want my privacy. Yeah. Sometimes I will be going on Johnny TV. Don't worry. I know it's in 15 minutes. It's 5:45, and I don't think it's open yet unless you're like, I think, a member or something. I don't know. I'm subscribed, so I'm just waiting for 6 o'clock to jump in there for Johnny TV at 6 in 15 minutes. Woohoo! So I'll be on Johnny TV. These are so cute. And it comes with a light thing, but I used it for something else. I guess it's like, I thought it was cute, Now I'm thinking, God dang, I can't even fit on my cat. So I'll have to do something with these. Yeah, so anyway, you're stressed out, ground yourself. Hi, yes, I am going to Johnny TV. So, we can all converse and talk. Yes, I took, if I have to, I'll even drink more energy drinks because I got to get up at 12. Hi. Yes, hi. Oh, here. Hi, Serena. Yes, I'm going to Johnny TV in half an hour. No, it's not alcohol. It's like English elderflower and quin. It's natural. I like it because it's natural and it helps with like my muscles and stuff. So I don't drink alcohol, but a lot of people mix this with, alcohol. It tastes so good. It does, and it helps. Tonic helps with like when you use your body a lot, so you don't get like how can I say, where you feel like your legs get atrophied. So yeah, I'm doing well. I am not complaining at all. I'm very grateful for all that I have right now. I'm grateful to have um, my cat doing all right. You know, just usual stuff. I have no complaints. I'm grateful. So I hope you're doing well. You know, at least, well, uh, I'm trying to find my other vape, but I'll deal with what I got here. I'll look for it quickly when I'm done here. So hopefully you're doing well. I would like to do a grounding with everybody here because I feel that sometimes people get, you know, excited or they're nervous. So let's imagine that everything is draining from our head on down, and I will, we're going to close our eyes and quietly imagine all the gunk emptying out of our head, our neck, our shoulders, our chest, our lower chest, our upper legs, our lower legs, our feet, of course, our arms and legs, you know. And then it'll go down like roots, just way down deep, and it'll suck in all that mantle, all that yellow gold, and it'll suck it up through our feet, our lower legs, our upper legs, our lower chest, our upper chest, our arms, our neck, our head, and we put it out. And I am going to have it saved for a friend of mine. And then we're going to suck back what's left and put it in our heart. And there we go. We're grounded. So that's the easy way to ground it. There's other ways. You can find them on YouTube. I have no problem teaching people that. You can, like I said, all you have to do is look up. Meditation's been used for thousands of years. And no complaints here. I've been doing meditation since I was 8. Yeah, I was one of those kids that wouldn't shut up when you took a nap. Wow, almost that time. Well, it looks like Serena has left the house. I don't know what she was doing here, but I have a feeling she was checking out stuff because I thought it was. Well, she couldn't help check me out at the store. I mean, throughout the store. Throughout the store. Oh, yeah, she seems like one of those girls who are got a long way to go to grow up. That's all. If you're going to follow someone in the store that is, your competition, you obviously don't care about looking like a creeper. I'm just putting it out there. I was followed throughout my shopping by some lady. And I think I know who it was because I'm just sitting there thinking, yeah. I'd have fun if that person really, yeah. There's certain people in this world that you go, simple words are good. Amen. Oh, your new, well, how do you like this channel? I wanted to do it more or less where I'm like making comedy kind of things when I'm playing the video game, but it's turned into a swearing. I use the F words quite a bit. There's like a colorful language, so I figured I didn't want to get any strikes or anything. So I haven't been playing. It's called Hogwarts Legacy, and I'm kind of bored with it, to be honest with you. I'm not really too happy with it, but I do love it. But in the same note, a lot of people complain I'm just stuck in one area of the game, and I'm just like, oh, I gotta go find out on YouTube what to do. That's what I usually do. I find out. So I'm welcome to my channel. I quit at 6. I will be going to Johnny Yarbrough. He's having a free thing. You can come out and you can follow me there. I will be just chatting with everyone else. They have he plays music and stuff. So let me see. And it happens at 6 o'clock. It's show and tell tonight with Johnny TV and Mean Green. So we have Johnny TV and Mean Green tonight. It's show and tell tonight. Oh boy, it's gonna be fun. So yeah. So at 6 o'clock, I am going to be going there after I use the restroom. And yeah, my cat is, swear he's something else. So anyway, yeah, 6 o'clock. So hopefully, like I said, um, yeah, I'll be going in 5 minutes and taking a pee break that I very much need. I very much need a pee break. So yeah, I have pretty much looked at, yeah. Hi Texas Grammy. Okay, then I'm gonna cut this short then. All right, I'm on my way. Yes. All right, I'm ending. Bye. All right, and